Oh, I got to turn the volume up.
Oh. Good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, good.
I just had to grab some batteries to.
That's very important.
It is. It would be. There we go.
I love your
So
shirt.
how are you?
Good. I love your shirt. It's so nice and colorful.
Oh, it is. I wore it to tennis.
Oh, that's great. How'd it go today?
Oh, it went well.
Good.
It got surprisingly warmer out than I was
I know. I
expecting.
the same here. We're getting a new roof on our house, so
Oh, that's exciting.
and expensive, but it's exciting. Yes.
Ah, unexpected.
Yeah.
Well, that's even more exciting.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't really. I knew that we were going to have to do it eventually. And then we had a little leak going on. And I was like, oh, I think we should probably have this looked at. So, yes, they started today. So there was it was like elephants on top of my house this morning. That's what it sounded like. But yeah, I did the same thing. I went out to kind of, say hello. And I was like, wow, it's really nice out. I think I'm going to put my capris back on. I'm glad I didn't put everything sort of summary away just yet because
Yeah.
it's out. Now, Carol, it's not next week you're gone, it's the week after, right?
No, I am here next week. It's the week after I'm gone.
Great. Just
I'm gone the week of the 11th.
the week of the 11th. That's right. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. Great. Wonderful. Let's start. And I did start recording. Good. Let's just do good. Lots of breath. Great. Still too low.
Well, no. I was thinking you could see more of me if I.
Great. I just want to make sure if volume gets funky and you have a hard time hearing or seeing me, you just let me know.
Okay.
Okay. Job. Good, Carol. Nice. Really good. Great. Let's go here. Great. Good. Last one like that. Job, Carol. How does all that feel?
Got good.
Good.
I was trying to keep my ribs expanded like we
Yes.
talked about.
Yes, and I think when you go back and watch this, you definitely succeeded. You could see it expanding and hanging out for a while and then slowly coming back to being relaxed. It's great. It's so good. You can also see no tension right here, which is just great. Well done. Good. How about some Louie, 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 Louie? Good. I think from the very beginning, feel like this whole part of your face is just, yeah, nice and loose. Yeah, that's really nice. So great. while you're doing this, can you just sort of make sure, just do sort of a mental check and make sure that hips and below are just as sort of loose and flexible as this part of your face. So
Okay.
sometimes, right, when we're really sort of concentrating right here, we can get stiff in another place. So just make sure that, you know, hips are nice and loose, knees are soft, not necessarily in squatting position, but that they're soft, okay? Let's try that again. Yeah, now on my end, I got more energy from you that time with the sound. That was so great. Do that again. Yeah. Good. And I love your tongue position. Everything's coming out nice and easily. Yeah. Yeah, let's do one more. Good. And yeah, this one and the one before it are very much, you know, throwing the sound out of your window or whatever it may be that's in front of you, right? You can try that one more time and just imagine that that's what that, just go for it. That's what you're doing. Yeah, yeah, that's excellent. So all of the things that you were doing before, the check of the, you know, keeping this loose, keeping your lower body loose, energy in the sound. Then once you get to the top bit of the range and you need to throw it, your breath is the thing that's doing it. And you don't need, this doesn't need a reminder because it's already been doing that. That's excellent, Carol. Does that feel good?
Mhm.
It sounds great. And again, when you see it, this is just terrific. This is nice and tall. Your ribs are doing their job. It's great. Yes. Excellent. Yeah. Ah. How do those feel?
They feel good. Relaxed.
Yes. All of those. Yes. I was like, wow, that sounds really fantastic today. That's great, Carol. I mean, they always sound good. Today it just seems like, you're like in a Zen place where everything's just making sense.
Oh, if only it lasts.
How long can I hold on to this Zen place? Let's do one more. I love that. Which, by the way, as I was going down, I stopped holding your notes, and you did just fine. I don't know if you noticed. Stayed
No.
right on pitch. It was great.
Oh, goody.
It was great. Just leave this right out the back of your head.
The oi, oi, oi.
That's okay.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oy, oy, oy. Oh, that's why she made those syllables the way they are. It just went a little throaty, that's all. Your throat wanted to take over. That's all.
It did.
Let the v be the initiator of the breath. Should be fine.
The oi, 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 oi.
Because there's going to be a transition. We're going from pure chest voice to the middle part of our range. So if the breath guides us through that change, the break should be less apparent as you keep going. Let this feel like let this feel like full on breathiness.
The oi, 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 oi.
Yeah, you feel it now. That's starting to even out. Oh, I lost you. Where'd you go?
Oh, apparently I have low battery. I thought I charged this overnight. Let me grab a charger and plug it in.
You go.
I'll be right back.
That's fine. Ooh. Woo.
I haven't used it today, so clearly I didn't have it plugged in.
Oh, I hate that.
I must have missed the plug. Let's see if I can turn you upside down.
Yeah, I know it's so complicated.
All right. I just don't want to fall down. There we go. Yeah, so put that there so you can see me. All right.
Perfect. Gotcha. Same, feel nice and breathy, Carol. That was really great. Yeah, and I like how you
make run up and down steps in between each time.
I like how you're utilizing the V, the H in the middle of that. That keeps your breath spinning. That was really smart. Now there was no transition, no crack, and we're still, that's pretty chest voice. So that was great. Great. So good. Nice, Carol. Yes, trust your breath, and if you need your tongue to come out of your face a little bit, that's okay. I mean, do you feel how that really naturally blossoms up there just by just relaxing that a little bit? You know, the base of the tongue can be just as capricious as the tip of it, right? So sometimes that is more aggressive than any other part of it. And so just by going that way a little bit as you're vocalizing really releases the whole muscle. That was great. That feel good?
Yeah.
That was a very easy, lovely, blossomy A flat. Yeah, beautiful. Would you like to try singing most of this with the accompaniment today? Do you want to try that?
I can try that. Would
Okay.
you mind if I slowed it down just a bit?
Not at all.
Because I tried it a little bit just to see what the tempo was, and man, is that a little,
Sure.
that's a little speedy for me.
Sure, and that's fine. Still in the learning process, that is completely fine. Especially when we
I'm
get,
not sure how much to slow it down, but
oh, you know what too, Carol? I have to let me plug in my computer too. That might help our connection. Hang on.
all right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we are.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, thou that telleth good tidings to Zion, get thee up unto the high mountain. Oh, thou that telleth good tidings to Zion, get thee up upon the high mountain.
We can pause there. That's okay. It was going very well. It really was. The I think some of the what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for, Stephanie? Practicing things that really helped me when I was learning this is to imagine that you're singing the orchestral parts when you don't sing. So the opening, right? You've got the, maybe not all those little 16th notes, but right at the opening, as you're listening to these trills, right before you have to come in, right? And then you're, but you hear the bass line, right? So that part, I think, is where I would start breathing, right? If when it's up to tempo, I would start breathing at the downbeat of that measure. But since it's a little bit slower, I would start breathing in the quarter note rest before you sing, right?
Okay.
Then in the middle, after you're done singing tidings to Zion, then I would practice get thee up, so that you can feel where your line really fits in with the stuff that's being played in between your vocalisms.
Yeah.
It's actually very good. I think that the yeah, because you have two that are just strict eighth notes, get thee up, and then the next one is get thee up into the high, and then you breathe wherever you want. And then the next one is in the same spot, except it's a dotted rhythm. Get thee up into the high, right? And then you could breathe wherever in there too. Do you think we can try to cue it just like a measure or two before you come in at the very, very beginning? And we'll just try that all.
Yeah.
This is why we do this.
And I thought about, like recording sections of it.
Sure.
And then I just didn't quite do it.
That's okay.
O thou that tellest the tidings to Zion, get thee up unto the high mountain. O thou that tellest the tidings to Zion, get thee up unto the high mountain.
Much better.
Up unto the I haven't done this, you can tell.
It's okay.
O thou that tellest the tidings to Jerusalem,
Good.
lift up
Yes.
thy voice with strength, lift it up, be not afraid.
Good.
Say unto the cities of Judah, say unto the cities of Judah,
Oh, just a little late. That's okay.
yeah,
For God.
find your God, your God. Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your glory,
You're right.
behold your God.
Just a little high.
Behold your God. O thou that tellest the tidings to Zion, arise, stand, for thy light is come.
Great.
Arise, 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 shine, for thy light is come, light is come. And the glory of the Lord.
Okay. That's okay. Pause for a minute. You
This was much harder to just jump in than I thought it would be.
absolutely. It is difficult. You're doing great, Carol. You really are. And it's been a long time since we went back to the beginning. We've been really working on the end. But page 133 was actually quite good. Especially the arise, shine was lovely and just in a beautiful place in your voice. The arise was also really good. You don't have a lot of time in between those two arises, right? It looks like you do, but it's really not. You've got arise, arise. You really just have a time to put the S on there and then breathe for the next one. So that's the thing that tripped you up. Then you just got a little bit behind.
Yes.
But it was very, 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 very good. Very good. And you really started to about breathing sooner, and that really worked out well for you, especially every time you've got "O thou that tellest," right? You're breathing in on the vowel, which is exactly right. "O thou," right? "O thou that tellest." Always thinking legato, right? Beautiful. Um, some of the pickups, I think just need extra listening to. And I love that you've got just the accompaniment, because I think that you can hear a lot of the places where you fit in just listening to the accompaniment, right?
It's much harder that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And,
hard.
and I think just with your score open, listen to the accompaniment and follow along where you come in. Because the other thing is, once you're comfortable with hearing the accompaniment and then singing with it, you get to enjoy the dialogue back and forth between the voice and the piano, the voice or orchestra.
Yeah, I felt like I was fighting it the whole time.
I think because you were trying to listen to hear where it was, and then you were trying to catch up to it. And it happens to us all. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So I think anytime you have these, Lord, get the up, right? Those always come on 5 and 6, right? And that's a weird place to start singing, right? So after you sing your "O thou that tellest good tidings to Zion," then the orchestra mimics what you say. So you can't wait to hear all of that, because then you'll be late, right? So if you're listening, right here, get the up, right? So you as the angel have to take authority, right? You're going, yeah, that's what I just said. Now get up, right? So even if it goes back to, very rudimentary, which is, there's no shame in that, is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, get the up, right? Just somewhere on your person, keeping that eighth note pulse, right? And then get the up, right? Into high, ma, ha, ha. That was actually all in a very good place. You were but like you said, you were fighting the accompaniment a bit. But where the voice was right. So that should be, a comfort. It was so good. Then
It was so bad.
No, it wasn't so bad. Stop it. The "lift up thy voice" was great. Be not afraid. That's just another spot where we always have to count right there, because I think we get comfortable where we are, and then we're like, oh God, I gotta come in again, right? Be not afraid. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Can you give me a something where you're at so I can find it quickly?
Page 131.
Okay.
Second system. You just finished "lifted up, be not afraid." 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Say unto the cities of Judah. Say unto. That's just another one where it comes in. It's like the arise part, right? After you say afraid, you're not finished talking. Say unto the cities of Judah. Ooh, excuse me. And then I think you would be fine then with the timing and being with the accompaniment right there. So I think just listen to the accompaniment by itself. Listen to this recording, have your score open, and try your best not to sing along. Just notice where you fit in amongst all of that.
Yeah, that was